I think that benefit is often lost, even within the investor circles we talk about. It's very easy to look at the bottom line, how much money we're making, what are we doing for our families, but I don't think that people really understand that you can positively affect, obviously, your own pocketbook, but seriously the conditions in which people live. And that's certainly something we've always prided ourselves in.
Yeah, I mean, it's the difference between buying a $10 pair of sneakers and a $100 pair. Yeah, the $10 pair will get you from, point A to point B, but it's going to break down, it's going to cause you back pain, etc. You get the nicer pair of sneakers and all of a sudden you can run farther, faster, you can keep your shoes for longer. It's just, you get what you pay for in these situations.
That's why I'm glad that we did that. And the fact that we didn't discuss how we did a 1031 into this deal.
We did do a 1031. So that was actually, I would almost call it the trial round of a TIC agreement, because it was just a really small group. Kind of wanted to work out the kinks of it.
It was a backwards 1031 for us as well.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so I forgot reverse 1031. So that was interesting because it was me and Steven. So we had our property, we had sold it, figured we'd 1031, and then you and Vince.
Yep. So it's amazing. So we got in from profit from another property that we did not pay taxes on because we did 1031. We refinanced. We're going to get all of that money back into our pockets tax-free. The refinance is not a taxable event. And so we 1031 into the deal, and now we're going to refinance. And per the tax code, that is a tax-free situation. So sure, there's always something at 1031 lagging around when we go to sell it, but we actually have money back in our pocket that if we would have put that in our pocket a year ago, instead of doing a 1031, we would have paid capital gains on all of it. I mean, we really hit almost everything you possibly could. The only thing that's probably not existing here is seller financing. Other than that, we did a TIC, we did a partnership, we did...
got a credit back at closing, did a construction loan, had an interest-only period.
I think if we're not beating a dead horse here, it's certainly that you just need to be a little, you need to think outside the box when you're purchasing these things.
Yeah, and what was really nice, so once again, it's kind of, I don't want to call it a fringe area, but it's in the path of progress. You can see everything developing around it, but this area just hadn't caught up. Once again, why these buildings were a little bit run down. But we already own assets in that area. So we're very familiar with it. We're very familiar with the resident base, and we have that ability to go and manage and run these construction projects really effectively. So it's like look in your own backyard or where you already are, because you may find these opportunities. Now, if somebody sends me a 12-unit package in Bismarck, North Dakota, I might have to think about it a little bit, and I'll probably pass because I don't have those operations there. And just the time, money to get up to speed, to execute your business plan is probably not worth it, or contains a lot more risk than doing something in which we're already familiar with the area, we're already familiar with the type of product, and we know what needs to be done. And we're able to accurately project what the rents are going to be and what the future value is going to be.
And if every single financial thing that happened to us, which is positive, even if those didn't happen, what proved that our decision was correct is that one of the bigger developers in town just bought a whole lot right there to build a very large complex literally across the street, basically.
Yeah, building a Class A apartment complex, 100 plus units. So that's good for us because we took these properties, the area is probably a C plus and it's converting to a B. I mean, there's some nicer shops coming there. There's some nicer restaurants, etc. But we took the asset itself from a C to a B, but now we're going to be neighboring an A class property. So the people that can't afford the A class property or want more space can come live at our residence. So it really does benefit everybody.